Hello and welcome. I'm Rahul, and today I'm not prepared. I have no, written scripts or anything in my mind, to talk about. But today I thought that I should bring something impromptu, whatever, thought comes in my mind. But I will be always talking about those things which can help us to make progress in our life. That's why I will be talking about those things only which can help us to grow our career or in our life if we can elevate or can be you know making progress in our life, that kind of thing I'll be talking all the time. So today I'll be talking about those points. First of all, I would like to talk about habits. Habits are really important to have. If you have no habits, try to foster new habits. If you are able to make new habits, it can change your life all the way, because habits are so important. If we cling on good habits, it can change our lives. If we can make our habits such type of habits that we should learn something new all the time. If you are interested in a subject, suppose mathematics or physics or chemistry or any subject, out of your expertise, if you can become an expert of that very subject, it can change your life as well as others' life will be impacted when you will disseminate that way knowledge to other people. When you will impart that way knowledge to other people, they will also be benefited from you. So that's why I'm asking you to foster that kind of habits that can change our life, because habits making are really important for us to make. Because suppose if you are doing a job or any kind of business you are indulged with, and suppose a bad day comes, so that business stops growing or something happens, you have to leave your job. What could you do at that very time? You have to learn some new skills. It will take time, and if you are making a habit since the inception of that kind of business, so what will happen, you will have a secondary way to help yourself out in that very crisis time. So if you want to help yourself, you should find a way all the time. If you have a secondary way that you can implement and you can earn on that very skill, that will be really beautiful. That's why I'm asking about a subject. Everybody used to be good at something. Initially you may be very good in a subject, you were, and today you can also learn that very subject and you can implement it in your life. Suppose something happens, you can start a secondary income from that very habits. So if you will have knowledge, if you will have expertise of certain kind of language or certain kind of subjects, you can teach those subjects to other people who are needy. They will pay you back in return. So you can do a business about that very subject. That's why I'm asking about. English is also important. If you can learn English, a lot of people in India are craving for learning new language. English is one of the most demanding language nowadays. If you can learn that, it will also help you. You can teach English, or you can do a lot of things online through the way of knowing English. You can be tutor on Cambly or Clappingo or any kind of app where teaching English to other people one to one. They are giving tuition to other people. That is also good. So you can be a tutor as well, or you can be, I've already talked about in my previous video, that you can be a copywriter or content writer. Those are also in demand. Very good things you can start with if you are knowing English language. Mathematics is also one of the best subject you can cling on, or you can learn about it, because teaching mathematics is not easy online. You have to stick to a board, and you have to write a lot of sentences as well as formulas, to make people understand what you really want to impart to them. So it is important that you learn something out of your expertise. Mathematics, physics, chemistry, science subjects are really all are awesome, all are good. But English language is also one of the most profitable subject nowadays. So if you want to develop yourself, try to make foster a habit to learn every day something about that very subject that can change your life. Thank you for listening to me. Next time I will bring some news. Today I'm just talking about something. I thought that I should make a video. That's why I made this video, a small video. But next day I will bring you exhaustive knowledge about anything. Thank you for listening to me.